spoke before the game that obviously the offense, guys on that side are going to be very hard to contain. Was it the defensive rebounding in the first half that probably stuck out more than anything outside of kind of the shot making?
Well, I would say Doncic ISOs early, right, which are, hard, and then the second chance points, and it's not all interior. Look, it's been our biggest weakness all year. If there was one from beginning to end with all the different lineups we've played, defensive rebounding's been a big problem. So, you give up 28 second chance points, it's hard to win.
You mentioned Pregame that you didn't really want to talk too much about your last game here, but to be able to kind of have the ceremony you had, what was that like?
It was nice, really nice, and I appreciate, everybody putting, organization of that, and that's something that I'll treasure going forward. Obviously Kemba and Marvin, I'm really close with because I coached them longer, and I have a really good relationship with Brandon, and I'm looking forward to having that grow, over these next few, whatever years, as long as I'm still here. So that'll be something that I'll take, and, when I'm by myself, Rod, I'll watch it, and go from there. The thing that's hard tonight, that's really of the 8 games here at home, we just didn't have any intensity to start. And when you get down behind a team like that they put so much pressure on you when either one of those guys have the ball. Because really the 2 middle quarters, we played pretty well, a lot better. But you can't get behind like that at home. Especially they're playing, that's a huge game for them, So these next 3, Boston will be different probably, because they play Thursday, and that game's meaningless for them. So I don't know, but, like Sunday and tomorrow night for Atlanta, that'll be a big game for them.
Just talking about this Dallas team, obviously you guys have had a lot of the best teams in the league come here the past few weeks. Boston last week, Oklahoma City over the weekend. Where do you think this team kind of stacks up?
Well, I think they're playing right. Since they changed their starting lineup, I believe they're 15-2 now, and they're bigger. And they were. I want to say before that they were, I think, like top 5 in offense, but maybe like slightly better than middle of the pack. Like maybe like 13th or 14th defensively. Since they made the change and went Jones Jr. with Gafford, with PJ, so they're bigger. They're top 10 in both. And when you're doing that, you're gonna be hard to play against in the playoffs.
Did you do anything differently today or tonight, or was it all exactly the same other than that ceremony for you?
No, same. We had shoot around at the same time and prepared the same way. So obviously the messaging didn't go well. That didn't really stick, so I'll have to do better on that tomorrow. But no, everything is the same. I actually think it's important that you do. I think that, like for whatever time game it is, it's important for the players to have a routine. If you play in the afternoon, do this. If you play at 7, do this. If you play at 6, do this. I think it's easier for them,
What do you think the biggest difference was tonight compared to your games against Orlando and Oklahoma City?
Our readiness, our physicality. We just came out so flat, and then he was great. I mean, he made 5 threes, I believe, in the first quarter, and I think 4 of them were just ISOs. So, we're playing from a hole, and we never really got going in the game. I mean, we made a run at it, but we didn't play at nearly the intensity level that we have been, Good?